Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, I'm your host, Mrs. M. And if you haven't, make sure you click the link below. That way you can subscribe to my channel and not miss out on anything you need to scale your cleaning business to 6 figures and beyond. Pow! So if you wanted to know what you need to go from a 0 to making over 100K in 2 months, not 7, not 12, but 2. So in this video, I am going to give you exactly what one of our clients did to go from 0 to 100K, including myself, was able to be fortunate enough to have that happen. So stay tuned in this video. I'm going to show you exactly what we both did. Ready? And let's go. So one of the things we did was we actually worked with government cleaning contracts. Now, I know I talk about in a lot of my videos, this is a marathon, not a sprint, but there are certain things you can do to really expedite. I call it the fast track. If you want to be on the 6-figure cleaning business fast track, Gov Clean, and what you need to do, this is it. So the first thing, there are primary opportunities and secondary. I'm going to strictly talk about the primary opportunities that you need to do in order to get on the fast track. And now is really important because between April and September 30th is the busiest spending time when it comes to spending federal dollars. So now is the time. If you've ever stayed on the sidelines and you thought it was just too much, this is the time. So this is what you need to do. The very first thing I've always talked about, I'm going to talk about again, get the capability statement up and going. Number 2, you want to make sure you have your business cards looking good with government information. Number 3, you've got to have your website, definitely. Now, this is what you need to do outside of that. That's the basic. Let's make sure you know what you need to do outside of that. The number one thing that really helps a lot now, even more so maybe more than your website, is LinkedIn. Now, this is the specific thing about LinkedIn. A lot of government contractors, a lot of government connections and networking and all of those are going and they're being made on LinkedIn. But what they're looking for is your LinkedIn company page. That's right. It's absolutely free. So there is, when you register under social media, and I call this your marketing tool for government. So this is what you need to do the marketing and connecting with the government buyers and some of the other decision makers. So when you're looking to sign up under LinkedIn, you're normally going to put your personal information, but definitely put your business information on your personal. And then you're going to be able to actually create a LinkedIn company page. Make sure you put all of your business information on there, including something about your capabilities, your differentiators, your core competencies. All of that should be on your LinkedIn page when you are looking to market to the government. The second thing are program offices. Simply, all you have to do is go into our description. We're going to give you quite a few. A link that's going to lead you to all kinds of OSDBUs, which is the Office of, I always got to look at this one, Office of Small and Disadvantaged Business Utilization. That's the OSDBU. The program offices are different. There are all kinds of program offices as well. Now, these are primary opportunities. This means these are the main ways you're going to get opportunities to do business with the government. That's right. That's what we're looking at. Now, I did this. I actually reached out to the OSDBUs. I reached out to only the agencies I was interested in. I then reached out to the program offices. I then created my LinkedIn company page, had a great but simple website, my capability statement, and my business cards. And doing these things, the first thing I did was I found the agency, I went to the program offices, and I sent my introduction letter. Once I sent my introduction letter, I then made a note, I scheduled it in my phone so that way I wouldn't forget. I put a notification on my Google Calendar, and then I put an alarm to remind me on my phone that I then need to follow up. If I had not heard, I need to follow up my capability statement. And then I did something else. I then made sure that I had their phone information, so that if I did not hear, I was then going to reach out to them via phone with a script, my elevator pitch, and specifically my government elevator pitch. So I made sure that I was very proactive. I wrote it down, I scheduled it, I did a reminder, and guess what happened? They reached out to me and asked me to tell them about myself, and that's when I scheduled a capability briefing. This might sound like a lot of work, but to go from 0 to 100K in 2 months is phenomenal. So once I did those things, then I actually reached out to a prime contractor, and then I got what I was looking for, was an opportunity to work in DC doing the GSA renovations right there in DC. So I was so excited, and I think it was on 14th Street, which is one of the main streets in DC. So I was so excited to actually do the work. It was a 9-story renovation. We got it. Of course, there were, making sure we did background checks for our employees and all that. But not only was I able to do that, I have several of our clients and students that have gone on and have won from going to 0 to actually 100K a month. Several, because they follow a step by step. They make sure that they're proactive and they are coachable. That means that they are willing to do the things that you recommend that they do. Now, they're just recommendations. It does not indicate that it's going to work for everyone. Different people put in different energies. Different people put in, more to being able to land what they're interested, or actually being able to achieve what they're interested in. So I always say, what works for one person does not work for everyone. But what you do want to do is see what works for you by doing some things and then sitting back and observing, did it work? Do a review. This didn't work, this did. So look at doing a combination of your LinkedIn company page. Make sure you have your introduction letter, follow up with your capability statement, follow up with a phone call, and then perhaps follow up with hoping to get invited to do a capability briefing, which is that PowerPoint presentation. Now, if you want to make it simple and understand it in so much easier terms, then make sure you sign up for our free workshop. It's called GovClean 6-Figure Cleaning Business Fast Track. That's right. So make sure you get on the fast track. This is, like I said, I cannot emphasize enough how important it is right now. This is the serious time frame, crunch time for getting and going. So I look forward to seeing you there. Space is definitely limited. So we only take, a certain amount because we love answering questions and like making sure that we're able to get to everyone. So space is limited. Make sure you click the link in the description. And for the bonus, all of this information when I talked about the offices and the links will be in the description, leading you to exactly where you need to go to find all this information at your fingertips. So until next time, be safe until the next video. Look forward to seeing you again. Take care. Bye-bye.